On the ladies drinking gin across the Western Ocean, I will wander. Well, it's all for me boots, me noggin boots, gone for me beer and tobacco. Well, the heels are worn out and the toes are kicked about and the soul is looking out for better weather. Well, it's all for me shirt, me noggin shirt, all for me beer and tobacco. Well, the collar it is worn and the sleeves they are all sewed and the tail is looking out for better weather. Well, I'm sick in the head and I haven't been to bed since I've been ashore for me slumber. Well, I spend all me dough on the ladies, don't you know? Across the Western Ocean I will wander. Well, it's all for me stout, my Guinness stout, all for me beer and tobacco. Well, I drank a pint of stout, but it's clear coming out and the head is looking out for better weather.
You may travel far, far from your own native home, far away o'er the mountains
mountains far away o'er the foam. But of all the fine places that I've ever been, sure there's none can compare with the cliffs of Dunedin. You'll see there, you'll see the high Rocky Mountains or the west coast of Clare. Oh, the town of Kilkee and Kilrush can be seen from the high rocky slopes round the cliffs of Dunedin. It's a nice place to be on a fine summer's day, watching all the wildflowers that ne'er do decay. Oh, the hares and lofty pheasants are plain to be seen, making homes for the young round the cliffs of Dunedin. Fare thee well to Dun and fare thee well for a while, and to all the kind people I'm leaving behind, to the streams and the meadows where late I have been, and the high rocky slopes round the cliffs of Dunedin. Michael Finnegan, fiddle played, was standing by me, we're in the old town hall. We drove in cabs to the festive scene, I hired a couple but I ran between. Oh, what a gathering we had there, oh, what a gathering I declare. Patsy Sullivan, he looked direct, for he had a gathering upon his neck. Finnegan's ball, what a night of jollity, Finnegan's ball gets it all around. There were strict teetotalers, one and all, till the court came out at Finnegan's ball. Your mates of Duhallow are anxious for court. In no word or advice I will give unto ye. Proceed to the bantier, to the athletic sporting, and give in your names to the club committee. And never commence any sketch of your program to the carriage you see coming over the hill, all down through the valleys and glens of Kilcorny, with the Muskerry sportsman, the bold Tatty Quill. Them and the papers sang praises of the bold Tatty Quill. For rambling, for roving, for football and sports, and for drinking black porter as fast as you fill. In all you days roving, you'll find none so jovial as the Muskerry sportsman, the bold Tatty Quill. There was a fair maiden whose fortune exceeded 1 million or more, but a poor constitution had ruined her completely, and medical treatment had failed o'er and o'er. A mother, she says, sure I know what will ease me, and all the diseases most certainly kill. Give over your potions and medical treatment, I'd rather one squeeze from the bold Tatty Quill. No fashion designer in Eden well found the Adam and Eve. Took a good look around, said even my predicament mustn't be seen. The first dress she wore was a nice leafy green. It was green, green, glorious green, the loveliest color that you've ever seen. When the earth was young, it was nice and serene, covered all over with glorious green. The red and white roses in England still grow, they once thought each other, but how they show their red thistles in Scotland and game for fortune and fame might spare a thought for how short is life. What will it matter amidst all this clatter when you're 6 feet down without child or wife? Whate'er your thing, Duke, Lord or King, you'll not take a penny into the ground. Forget your troubles, they're only life's bubbles, and cry, let's fill up with one more round. Profits may hanker, but for him the gaining is only a game. It's not that he's needy, he's just being greedy, and the profits he makes are just profits in name. For the greatest of prophets, such methods would scoff at as camels who pass through a needle's eye found. So forget all your troubles, they're only life's bubbles, and call for the filling of one more. Shed by the hour, and brighter the lily, the quicker will fade. Yet Solomon's glory, though fabled in story, could ne'er be so brightly or briefly arrayed. The life with his sins is a puff of the winds, a brief wisp of mist on a hillside around. So get all your troubles, they're only life's bubbles, and call for the filling of one more. A shock, a story about a murder on St. John's Dock. The person in question was Biddy McGraw, and she strangled 2 sailors with the straps of her bra. Hoorah, hoorah, ha, fiddle-dee-da-ra. Toorah, 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 ha. Toorah, hoorah, ha, fiddle-dee-da-ra. Toorah, 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 ha. Well, they tried to get her drunk on her own. Straps of your bra. There's naught but care on every hand in every hour that passes. Oh, that signifies the worth of man if 'twere not for the lasses. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I've spent among the lasses. Oh. Give me a canty hour at dear, and my arms around my dearie. Oh, and worldly cares and worldly wares can all gang topsail teary. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I've spent among the lasses. Oh. Oh, nature swears her lovely dears, her noblest star she flies them all. Her prenticed hand she tried on man, oh, but then she made the lasses. Oh, naught, nothing, canty, pleasant, in evening, gang, go! Topsy-turvy, topsy-turvy. Topsy-turvy, topsy-turvy. And the only thing that I ever did wrong was to woo a fair maid. I wooed her in the summertime and most of the winter too.